Inside PressBox is presented by Friedmont Mortgage. Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. Go to Friedmont.com now for all of your mortgage needs. And it's time for another edition of Inside PressBox. I'm your host, Stan the Fan Charles, and I promise you this edition will be chock full of sports. Late this Sunday afternoon, the Ravens get a chance at avenging last year's bitter AFC Championship loss in Foxborough against Bill Belichick's New England Patriots team, which went 12-4 during the 2012 regular season. I'll chat with WMAR newsman Jamie Costello, who doubles as a sports guy whenever the stakes get high. How high are they? Only a trip to Super Bowl 47 at stake. Win or lose, the Ravens' biggest fans and ones with the biggest hearts will be a part of the January 26th Polar Bear Plunge out at Sandy Point, which benefits the Special Olympics of Maryland. We all know someone who's taken the plunge into the icy waters of the Chesapeake, but this week we'll meet Christopher Leverance of the BSSC team and find out why he and nearly 50 of his friends are taking that challenge more personally. But to kick things off, we are joined by the man whose job it is each and every year to find the most talented kickers around. And boy, what a job Blast President and GM Kevin Healey has done this year. His Blast squad got out of the gate 9-0, now sitting second place in the NISL with a 12-4 record. Kevin, welcome to the show. Appreciate you coming in, as always. Tell us a little bit about getting out of the gate 9-0. Did that give you a chance to kind of not get a real gauge on what you were like? You know, because sometimes you do your best coaching and growing as a team through some adversity.
I think that's a great point, but we're happy. Hey, we're always happy when we win. Every time we win, we're happy. So we don't look at the negatives there. But when a team does lose, it allows Danny to get their attention a little bit more. But while we were going 9-0, we were firm in what we were saying. It all comes down to March. We need to continue to get better as a squad, move forward, and prepare for March. And that's what we're doing right now. We had a couple tough weekends, but how do we go into Milwaukee? How do we win those games in Milwaukee? And we lost some very tight games to them, and we beat them easily here at home. So we feel good about where we're at right now, but we know we'll be judged by what we do in March.
Is that a little bit like the Ravens in New England? You kind of, or Pittsburgh, you always got your eye on that one team.
No doubt about it. I mean, it is a tremendous rivalry, us and Milwaukee. We have a lot of respect for each other off the field. We've gone through all the challenges of the business off the field, but on the field, we've won almost all the championships in the last decade, either Milwaukee or Baltimore. And it is a battle and a rivalry on the field. I mean, when the game starts, we don't like each other very much.
Tell me a little bit about how you've done it. I know you ended up with Segu left and moved to Dallas, and he's working out there and doing whatever he's doing. I think he's working at the university there.
Yeah, he had a side job there, and he had some in the PASL. He's playing a bit, and it was a good move for him.
All right, but it left you guys, not intentionally in the lurch, but it left you looking for goalies, and you got two pretty good ones. How has that panned out?
It's panned out very well. I mean, it came a year earlier than we thought. We thought Sagu was going to play one more year. He did what was the right thing for him at that point in time, and you always have to prepare for it. And Danny and I work very hard together, always looking for talent out there. And the goalkeeper situation is very good. We brought two very good goalkeepers in. Good young goalkeepers who are very quick, learning the game. Troy Hernandez started the first couple games. Unfortunately, Troy's had a bit of a concussion. He's been out the last several weeks to a month or so. And William Vanzella, who was more prepared for a game in that he was a futsal player. He played for the Italian national team, has a good pedigree behind him, and he's just done a fabulous job in the goal. The two of them have done very well, and they've benefited from a really good team defense in front of them.
But you and I were talking, this is a balanced team, though. The defense has played very well, but you are scoring at a good rate, too, a good clip.
Yeah, we pride ourselves in being two-way players, all over the field. So offensive players, everyone defends as a unit, and then defending a unit creates offensive chances. And we have players that can put the ball in the back of the net, to Michelle Moywoods, Matt Ferdinand, Dalton Neto, Lucio Gonzaga, and the list goes on. And Tony Donatelli we picked up this year. The beauty of our team offensively is that you just can't pick out one guy. We've had so many games this year where we'll score 7 goals and 7 different goal scorers, which is, it's
That's
amazing.
The way to do it.
And it's hard to scout us because of that.
Yeah, it's unlike a show like this where I'm the only star.
When you're the only star, we got to live with it.
Hey, tell Blast fans out there, they're coming out at a good clip. You're doing 6,000 to 7,000 a game, which is good attendance. When the team is on the road, or they want to catch a game that they didn't see live and in person, how can they do that?
Yeah, all of our games are shown live on the internet. If you go to mislnation.com, and not only all the Blast games, all the games throughout the league are shown live, and then they're shown on replay after that too. And then our home games are shown right here on the Channel 2 digital channel.
Live Well Network.
Right, Live Well Network are shown here, and typically on Tuesday nights, if we have two games, sometimes it's Tuesday night and Wednesday night, they're shown around 8 o'clock, they'll do that. So you can watch every one of our games live on the internet, and the home games you can see with our Channel 2 partner.
All right, we've got a little over a minute, I believe, left. Tell me just a little bit about what you got coming up in the way of home games. We're taping a couple days before the weekend, but what do you got next week?
Yeah, this weekend we're on the road. The 25th and 26th we have our concert, our Christian concert that we always do on January the 25th, and that's always a great event to come to. And then January 26th we're featuring our Boy Scout night that night. So the Boy Scouts will be honored on the field, and we do some special things for them. Follow that up on February 2nd by the Girl Scouts. And then February 16th is a big night for us. It's our Hall of Fame. We're getting the votes in right now to determine who's going to go into the Blast Hall of Fame this year. But that's always an exciting night on Saturday the 16th. And then we finish up with Fan Appreciation Day on the 23rd.
All right. Kevin Healey, always a pleasure and always a good product, the Baltimore Blast.
We look forward to finishing the right way.
Ravens going to win?
I believe they're going to win. We're on a roll.
All right. When we get back, we'll find out why a plunge in the cold waters of the Chesapeake is bittersweet for Christopher Leverance. You don't want to miss this story. Inside PressBox is presented by Friedmont Mortgage. Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. Go to Friedmont.com now for all of your mortgage needs.